Push, push, push. Woo! In the month of June, I successfully completed a 30-day video challenge where I uploaded one video a day for the entire month of June. And now we're in late July and I've maybe uploaded just a handful of videos. So how do you go from uploading one video every day for 30 days to only a handful of videos? Well, to be honest, I don't know. But what I think it is not having structure and not practicing what I always preach, which is consistency. Consistency is everything in all aspects of life, from running, fitness, life, parenting, your work, your everyday schedule, even if it's something like creating and posting videos on YouTube. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it. On this run today, we're gonna be just doing a run with a little bit of, speaking of structure, a little bit of structure with a minimum of 5 miles, but we're gonna aim from anywhere from 6 all the way up to 8 is gonna be the max, because we've been putting in some miles this week and I just feel like going on a long run, but I'm not really ready to overdo it at the same time. So on this run, we brought 2 of the Go Gels. Also, we're sporting the new camo from BPN with the one more on the underneath the bill. And if you have one of these, you know what you had to do to get one. So call it what you will. It's an awesome hat. I love these hats. So guys, let's get started on this long run today, and let's see where the road takes us. All right, let's get started. I think it's time for the first Go Gel. And why not take a little break? Because this isn't like a serious training run. It's just I guess we could call it a maintenance run. We're a little shy of a 5K in. Well, 2.8 to be exact. Oh, yeah. Of all the gels that I tried when I first got into running over 2 years ago, this particular one, because if you've been following long enough to see what happened when I tried the Go Gel for the very first time, it was the mango flavor. Because I was really into watching all of Sally's videos. So shout out Sally for helping me get started with my running journey. But that mango flavor Go Gel, whew, that was not pretty. But this mixed berry, both in the non-caffeinated and the caffeine, fire. This one's my absolute favorite, the non-caffeinated. But sometimes you just need the caffeinated. But thanks to G1M Sport Plus, I don't need the caffeinated. Starting to sound like a damn commercial here. All right, that one's done. Now I need to find a trash can. Be responsible. So guys, going back to consistency, that's truly, I feel like, the key to all, like, everything. If you want to truly be successful and experience growth in whatever it is you're aspiring to do or be, whether it's in your business, in your health and fitness journey, in your family, in your marriage, in your relationships, in your friendships, whatever it is, you have to be consistent and practice those things. Maybe not necessarily every single day, but I would say on a regular basis, because if not, that's what happens. And it becomes almost like, out of the norm if you go too long in between. So for example, with the 30-day video challenge, I was literally filming, editing, and posting a video every single day. It got to the point where I could film anywhere from 10 to a 15-minute video, edit it. It would probably go down to about a 8 to 9-minute video, and I could do that in like 15, 20 minutes. But now it has become like, oh man, how do I do this again? And it's wild how fast that happens. So not that I forgot how to do it, but I wasn't consistent. So the routine, the muscle memory kind of got out of whack. And then as you sit down, you're in front of your computer with all this footage, and life continues and chaos continues. My girls are in a wild phase right now, and it's just a little bit overwhelming because if I spend too much time editing after shooting video all day, the wife, I can feel it, gets a little, she's not going to say anything because she's super supportive and amazing, and my wife's the best wife ever, but I can just tell that I probably should be helping her with the kids right now because I've either been at work all day, I've been on a run for the last couple hours, or whatever the case may be, and now I'm sitting down in front of a computer editing. So rather stay consistent with it, get it down, keep it simple, and I could probably knock that editing, posting, scheduling out in less than an hour. And then you continue on. And I think that's the key. So I want to get back to consistently making videos, whether they're vlog style like this, or just, educating you on the different aspects of my current life, what I'm going through. And I hope that you're finding some motivation, some value, and getting something out of them. But I know I'm getting a lot out of them because it's boosting everything. And it really does help, if you have never done it before, to practice it morning and go through it on a consistent basis. Because if not, you're never going to get comfortable doing what you're doing. This is another great example right here. Vlogging in public. How comfortable are you vlogging in public? I passed a handful of people, said good morning to them, waved at them. Some of them, when they walk by you, they kind of go like this because they see the camera. And you don't embarrass them, don't put them on blast. Just kind of give them a little head nod or whatever. But it's a way to get comfortable being consistent with whatever it is you're trying to do. So, another one, just give her a little head nod. So, be consistent, and I promise you that it'll get better. All right, that was a good little break for now. Let's keep on going before we cool down too much. I'm just rambling on, forgetting that we're actually on a run right now. Let's get started. Okay. Gel number 2, final gel. We're about 5.4 miles in. Oh yeah, and we're feeling it. And the reason I don't want to keep going is there's a trash can right here, and I could use a little break. All right, let's go, baby. Took a little longer than anticipated, but just like that, folks, 8 miles done. Whew. That was a little challenging, not gonna lie. But that's what it's all about. If I stay consistent, this 8 miles will become easier and easier, ultimately getting me to where we're gonna start training again for the marathon that's coming up in December if all else fails, but hopefully I can find one a little bit sooner, like in November timeframe would be ideal, because I've run the December marathon last 2 years, well, the full last year for the first time, but the half the 2 years prior. So the last 3 years I've ran in the December marathon, and it's just not ideal to run in December here in San Antonio because you never know what's going to happen with the weather. You got the holidays. My wife's and I's anniversary is right around then, so kind of throws a wrench in travel plans. And yeah, so you know, you also want to enjoy the things you're doing, not inconvenience you with them. So it's a little bit of a balancing act. But the main point of today's video was consistency, and I hope that some of this resonated with you. If it did, please drop it in the comments. If you fight this battle, whether it's consistently creating videos, maybe you create videos but they stay stuck on your camera, or you download them, you edit them, and they stay stuck in your downloads and you never upload them to whatever it is, whether it's YouTube or any of the other platforms. But I know that I'm not the only one, and hopefully this kind of just motivates you to get out there, and if you're not creating, create. If you're creating, finish them, get them across that finish line so that you can see them uploaded and out in the world, and just do that on a consistent basis, and I promise you, you'll start to see results. So I'm gonna work not so much on a strict schedule, but a more consistent, hopefully that's just a rabbit, a more consistent schedule. I think it's a rabbit. I don't know, something's moving in there. A more consistent schedule with your content creation, with your life, with your goals, whatever it may be that you're currently working on. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments what you're working on and how consistent you are or are not with that. And give this video a thumbs up if you gain anything out of it, if it related to you, if it resonated with you in any kind of way. And please subscribe, because guys, we're getting ready to start a prep for a marathon. So we're gonna see all kinds of videos, from running and fitness to how it's affecting the day-to-day, how it's affecting my work, how it's affecting my family, how it's affecting me physically, mentally, and all of the above, because it really does affect you. Trust me, I've done a couple of them. This one's gonna be probably one of the biggest, hardest preps I do, because I'm setting a big goal for myself that I'll share here once I figure out which race I'm doing and calculate time and amount of training that I'll have to put into this. So guys, thanks for watching. We will see you on the next one. Always do this so you don't lose your headphones. This is only my 3rd pair. Oh, that hits. Oh wait, that slaps. Damn. Cheers.